Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today with a new video or start of a new series, Hearts of Iron 4. I have to tell you, I wasn't paying too much attention to it. I played Hearts of Iron 2 and 3 for a little bit, but never got real stuck into it. Then I watched a couple of YouTube videos, especially the ones of the Tiny Pirate. And I got completely hooked, so I bought the game. It released yesterday, July 6th, on the 72nd anniversary of D-Day, which is appropriate. It is a Second World War simulator, and for this little playthrough, or this little showing off of the game, for the next couple of episodes, I'm going to try to rule Europe with Switzerland. That's because I live there, and yeah. But I can tell you from, you see here, I could press continue. This morning before I went to work, I tried it out a little bit to get into the game mechanics and to see if all the recording settings will work out properly for me. So that's why we started, and I can tell you from that experience it's going to be hard because Switzerland is not really populated. Well, it is populated, but it's a very small country and there are not a lot of people, so I'm guessing I will run into trouble with recruits or to build up a big enough army to actually conquer some regions and get them and hold them. But like I said, we are going to start new. We are going to start January 1936. You could also start at August 1939, where the Blitzkrieg started, but we are going to start January. So we select a scenario. You could choose France, the United States, the United Kingdom, the German Reich, Italy, Japan, or the Soviet Union. Just like from the starting. Like this, you see what they have, different stuff, national spirits, stuff like that. However, if you click on other countries, select a country, you go into the world map, and you could choose any country whatsoever, which you choose. You can go over here, you could choose Canada if you wanted to, you could choose Mexico, you could choose Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Panama as well. Yeah, you see, you could choose any of those countries. However, like I said, I'm going to try it with Switzerland, which is over here, so we click on it. What else you can choose on this screen is, what's that? Oh, okay. That just tells me it's a federal council, it's the ideology is democratic, government type is democratic regime. Next election will be in October 93, and the ruling party is the Federal Council. And you see there is actually you have to probably look at that in the game. But also down here you can choose the difficulty, recruit, regular, or veteran. I'm going to go with recruit because, like I said, it has been years since I played Hearts of Iron 3. And I really would like to do pretty decent in with Switzerland, or at least try to do it. So you could also choose the Iron Man mode, which will always, each autosave will override itself. So if you do some mistakes or you think you could run back and reload something else, you can't because it's not there. And you can, the focus of the AI can be historical or not historical. I'm going to leave it at historical. So if we start a game, it takes a couple seconds to load. And we're in. So up here you can choose the speed and everything. And you see now it's January 1st, 1936, 12 o'clock noon. And that's where we are, Switzerland. So we have KPS. What's KPS? Kommunistische Partei Schweiz. So it's the Communist Party in Switzerland. We have the National Movement Swiss, and we have the, what's the English word for Freisinnige? Anyway, another Democratic Party. So you see, we have actually some communists, and we don't have really fascists at the moment. If you look at the history of Switzerland exactly, you would know at the beginning of the war, or at the beginning in the 1930s, there was actually a pretty big fascist movement in Switzerland as well. We never joined the Nazis or anything, but some of the stuff came from Switzerland, some of the ideas, and apparently also a lot of Nazi gold was held in Switzerland. So that's some stuff to consider. So I could probably join the fascists, or so we will be with the Axis, with Italy, Germany, Austria probably as well, and that would probably make this whole endeavor a little easier. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to stay neutral, or better to say, to join the Allies as soon as the war actually breaks out, and try to. I would like to get to Venice and actually take over Yugoslavia, because over here I did some peacekeeping missions, and that would be nice actually, to have this part to belong to me. However, I'm not quite sure how it will turn out. But for the first try, I will try to stay democratic or neutral, especially to join the Allies. In another playthrough, I don't know, maybe I join the Soviet Union or the Communists, or even try to join the fascists. But anyway, here we have to start with our research. You see here there are the times. That would be like 6 years ahead. That's why it takes 1,478 days to research, which wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. It's 36 now, so we can't research that. We could research this. Support weapons 1, we are going to do that actually. Perfect. We have 3 research slots at the moment. That's not quite a lot, but still. So that's the infantry slot. We also have another infantry slot here where we could research military police or maintenance companies, which will increase, I think, the maintenance stuff. This one is for digging in, so like dig entrenchments and stuff like this. This one would be, I think it gives me more info about my opponents or whatsoever. But anyway, we also have the motorized. If we research motorized, we will be able to get like field hospitals, logistics companies and signal companies, which will increase, I guess, my communication and stuff. I'm not going to do anything in here. We are going to research the light tank, which is the Great War tank, just in the beginning. And we are not going to go with artillery at the moment. We are not going with doctrines, and not yet anyway. We will not get any naval powers, at least not until I have a seaport in my possession. That makes no sense whatsoever to get destroyers or anything, because I couldn't build them anywhere. Well, I might even could build them, but I wouldn't know where to put them to water, except we ally with somebody, probably. We have doctrines here as well. We have fighters. We could actually go for a better fighter, or we have this here, electromagnetic mechanical engineering, which will enable us to get the radio and then the radar stations. Yeah, up till the very advanced radars. In 1914 we could go for atomic research and in the end get the atomic bomb, but I don't think I'm going to go that route, because you need air superiority over a country to actually drop the nuclear bomb. And over here we have basic machine tools, which will increase production and everything. And I think I'm going with that, because I think I did this morning, I did this wrong. Because I did this like in 1939, somewhere around there. That didn't really help me. So over here we have 3 civilian factories. We own 7 factories. We are using 4 factories for consumer goods. That means we can build up a little bit more, which will be, I think I'm going to go with, okay, I'm going to go with a civil factory over here, just 1. We'll build military factories 2 in here. And I think I'm going to go with anti-air, at least 1 in each region. Switzerland has like 2 regions. It has East Switzerland and West Switzerland, or Switzerland and East Switzerland, which is good. So that's a production of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stuff, which we are producing with just 7 factories. So that's going to take a while. You see, 3 factories are working on to build another factory over here. So that's going to be it for this at the moment. We have 2 more factories we can assign to military equipment, military factories. So we are going to do 1 over here and the other one over here, which should increase all what we are needing here, I guess. Over here we can choose a national focus. You see here it's going to go pretty easy. Political effectiveness, which gives me 120 political power. We could go to then to the collective ethos, which would align, which would enable us to join the fascists or the communists. Those two are separately exclusive. That's going to be, yeah, not working out so well. We could go to the liberty ethos, which will enable us to go to, which is this one, with focus, political power, and this one will give us what? We can't be any more neutral with that. But we could send volunteers to other countries. I think I'm going to go down this route some point. But at the beginning, let's go army efforts. +5 for land doctrine, no. This one we get industry research bonus. That one we will start. It takes 70 days, which is not that long. But yeah, I think that's going... Oh, no, not completely yet. So we will set a front, which is pretty easy. With control you can click the units you want to group them up together. So we definitely want all the... Oops, that wasn't working. Why? It worked this morning. Is it shift? Shift, okay. Shift is the right button to press. I'm going to choose all the mountain infantry. I'm going to put them in an army, and they are going to get a general, assign a general. I have Guizon, Henry Guizon, which has what? Winter attrition, minus 50%, so in winter they lose less. But he is going to be this general of this army. We are going to use the front, choose the front. Italy. Yep, those guys will move over there. Okay, then we have the territorial infantry, or the normal infantry divisions, which are over here, and over here, and over here, I guess. That's going to be the second army, and their border will be Germany. Whoops, why didn't do that like this? No, I said Germany, over here. Okay. So they are moving on to the German border and should get in position here. So now we are going to speed up time quite a bit in the beginning. Actually, before we do that, we are going to go to Austria, and we don't have enough power for that, but we are going to boost the party popularity over here. Democratic. I'm going to try to put those Austria into a democratic mood, so they will not... You see, it's very, very low. It's like 1%. Another line are 48%, and fascists are 50%, and there's like 1% between. Yeah, that would be nice if they would become democratic and actually join me. So we are going to speed up time. Spacebar, by the way, will be some sort of your biggest friend in this game, because... whoops, why... No divisions? This one. This one can be deleted. Okay. This, whoops, this one. This army is going to go... Why isn't that working? Is it with control? 11 divisions. Yeah, this army is now put on this border. Or this front line, actually. We can turn off the day-night circle, because it looks a little bit better in my opinion. You don't have like getting dark, bright, especially if you move it at this speed I'm moving the game at the moment. You see, at the moment there is just like one army here of the Germans and 2 Italians over here. Nobody is guarding the Austrian border, because I do not want to antagonize the Austrians. I'm also not having made any battle plans yet to move my army into... this army probably will go for either this port or this port. So either for Venice or... What's this port? Piedmont? Genoa. Sorry, Genoa. I think I would like to go to one of these two ports. I'm hoping the French, as soon as the war starts, the French will go over here. I probably move to here so we have those divisions cut off. So I will have like a forward border for the French guys, so that they can focus on the German attack. At least that's what I'm hoping. You see, we are low on manpower already. And we have our insufficient resources for what? For metal, actually. We would need some metal. I'm going to get the metal from France. 8 cent. Yep. That's good. Now if we start up again, that should disappear. Yeah, it disappeared. Okay, before we go continue the time though, you see here we have our division template. That means we can build divisions here. But you see, I just have 5.9k recruits, so to say, or what's manpower. That's not quite a lot. It's actually very little. But I can't do anything about that at the moment. I would like to change this thing here to like extensive conscriptions, which would turn the conscription up to 5%. But I either need to be a fascist or a communist to do that. All adults serve. I could do if we are at war and the world tension. Oh no, something about 75%. Scraping the barrel would even be much more better. But yeah, it costs 600 and there needs to be war. So we are not there quite yet. Anyway, we can go back to Austria over here. Actually, we have enough points now to improve our relations with Austria. That costs you, every time it costs you 10 political power, which is up here. And yeah, but you see already the Democratic Party is already 4%. So I'm doing quite well at the moment. But anyway, for that, I'm actually... Nope. Not England. We are going to go and try to increase. Ooh, they have quite a lot of we're going to prove relations and also going to go boost the Democratic Party. So that means we can speed up time again, which goes by and by. Time flies by in this game if you do it like this. Let's go to this army again for a second. Of course, I could choose Henry Guizot again to use on this army, but I actually have enough power so I can recruit a new commander. I'm going to do this and we get Adolf Neff. Oh well, he's quite okay actually. So he is going to get to be the border guard in, what is it, at the German front. I know I have 2 divisions here, actually 2 light horse divisions. Is it light brigades, not divisions, which aren't doing quite a lot. Let me just check in here. No, there's like four factories are still building here, which is taking quite a time sometimes. We have 9 factories at the moment. Yeah, that's not a lot. I'm glad I built this one first, so we get up to 10 next. And I think as soon as we finish our national focus, we will get a free one of those as well. So we are actually, that's the need we have. We still need 125 support equipment and 7,142 weapons to actually have all these units fully stocked. So that's going to take also some time. Actually, before we do that, we have an air wing, a fighter wing, and the close air support standing by. Those guys are actually going to be in here in Switzerland, which actually covers whole Switzerland, if I'm correct. Also East Switzerland, yeah. They are focused on bombers and fighters. It's just 36 fighters, that's not a lot. And our close air support will just focus on ground targets because there is no harbors or naval vessels in the vicinity, so that's quite okay. We're going to click on this one again down here, and we're going to continue. Takes a couple more seconds. February, we click on Austria again, press the stop again. That's still running. That's okay. We can let that run again. And yeah, the Austrian. This morning I actually tried to befriend Spain and to send volunteers into Spain as soon as the Spanish Civil War breaks out. However, because I'm neutral and I'm a Switzerland, I couldn't do that. The world tension needed to be at 100%, and I needed to have 30 divisions ready to actually send 5 volunteer divisions. So I decided for this playthrough, or when I do it on camera, I'm not going to try that out this time. I'm trying to befriend very good with France, and I'm trying to actually flip Austria so they do not join the fascists. And there will be another front, and we might be able to pull back the Germans together. But I don't know if that will work out, probably or not. But anyway, guys, I think I've been talking for around 20 minutes now. So I'm going to make a cut here, exactly when the Nazis actually remilitarized the Rhineland, which put the world tension already up by 2%, and people are not very happy with that. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you did like the video, please hit that like button. You can also subscribe to my channel or follow me on Facebook or Twitter. The links will be in the video descriptions. And like always, guys, one more time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.